For this first recipe, we need to make the flour, baking powder, soda, and salt together. And in a separate, large bowl, we need to combine the melted butter with peanut butter. Yes, silky smooth peanut butter. My mouth is already watering. And to this bowl, mix in the sugar and 1 egg. And to the wet ingredients, we add in our flour mixture. This batter turns out very wet, so I recommend baking it in a big square and then using forms to cut them out after they bake. We had quite a time burning our fingers trying to take the cookies out. Also, we accidentally made super thick cookies, which actually turned out so soft and chewy as opposed to the thinner, crunchier cookies, so go ahead and bake them like you would bake brownies. In an oven that is preheated to 320 degrees Fahrenheit, bake the cookies for about 15 minutes or until golden brown and the middle is firm. You can also optionally add chopped candy canes and melted chocolate on top to make them even more festive. I don't get people who don't like peanut butter because these cookies turned out so delicious and chewy, we just couldn't stop eating them. To start off these brownies, we are going to melt our butter in a saucepan with some fresh mint. Bruise the mint leaves with a spoon or spatula to really extract all the mintiness. To a large bowl, whisk together the butter, oil, and sugar. I used half brown sugar to make my brownies extra gooey. Once the sugar is well combined, beat in an egg and make sure to really beat it in to create a more fudgy brownie.
Let it snow, let it snow.
At this moment, I started to prepare my chocolate chunks, which, who agrees with me, are so much better than chocolate chips. Like when you bite into a brownie and you get a huge chunk that is melted and just oozing out. That's brownie gold. Okay, now we are ready to sift in our flour and cocoa powder. And right now is when you only mix to combine, so make sure to not overmix, or else your brownies will go from fudgy to cakey. And don't forget the chocolate chunks. Into the oven it goes for 25 minutes at 350 degrees. I may have underbaked mine, but these brownies are seriously fudgy and gooey. And for an extra holiday touch, top the brownies off with crushed candy canes and flaked sea salt. I just couldn't find any peppermint candy canes for some reason. Russia only has strawberry flavored. Anyways, these brownies are perfect for chocolate and mint lovers, which I am definitely one of.
And my dear, we're still goodbye. But as long as you love me so, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
First, we are going to mix the sugar and oil together, and I actually used coconut sugar this time just to make the cookies a bit more healthy, and they still turned out so delicious. To this bowl, I cracked an egg and mix it all together. Now it's time to add in the flour, and I used oat flour. Mix it all up, and then add in the baking powder, salt, and vanilla. And what makes these the ultimate Christmas cookies are, of course, the cranberries and pistachios. They are the perfect red and green combination. Combine them to the dough and mix well. You can probably tell from me rolling up my sleeves and the powdered counter that we are going to form the dough. But this is going to be actually very simple. We just need to make a log. And once it's ready, transfer it into a lined baking tray and bake for 35 minutes at 300 degrees. are not finished yet. Let the log cool for about 10 minutes if you don't want to burn your fingers, and then cut the log into biscotti cookies. I like them thick and cut at a diagonal. Also, I couldn't help myself from trying the ends. It's just a nice little treat to encourage yourself to wait another 10 minutes as the biscotti go back into the oven at 275 degrees. But look how festive these cookies turned out. They are so delicious with a cup of milk. So enough having sugar cookies and milk. Biscotti and milk is the new Christmas tradition. Let's make it a thing. I hope you enjoyed baking with me and that you are able to try at least one of the recipes.